Kia ora koutou, nau mai hoki mai ki tēnei akoranga anō, ko te akoranga tuawhitu. Welcome back, friends. Greetings to you. This is the revision lesson 7 out of the Introduction to the Māori Language Workbook 1 in the series put together by Tūranga Wāwai Kiwi, run at the Morrinsville Baptist Church in Morrinsville here for the Tākehē class on Thursday night. So this is revision lesson 7, and we'll be looking at finding out who someone is on page 10 in your workbooks. So there's a bit of breakdown, pronunciation and meaning going on in this lesson tonight. And so possessive pronouns on page 8 at the top of your page. It's only right that I explain a few of these things as Matua 2 did in the lesson. And so we're going to look at tōku, which simply means my. Tōku, my. And that refers to this possessive pronoun, which means something that belongs to me. Then we have tōu, okay, which means your. Singular, which is something that belongs to you. And tōna, which simply means his or hers, something that belongs to him or her. And these possessive pronouns. Okay, and we're going to be using these possessive pronouns in sentence structures with names and surnames, asking who someone is. So, ko wai simply means who is, and it is used to ask who someone is using tōu or tōna. Once again, this is at the top of your page in page 10 in the workbook 1. It can also be used with te to ask who someone is, and ingoa means name, and te simply means the. So all this information is at the top of your workbook and on page 10, lesson 7. And tōku simply means is used to say who my name's. So we mentioned earlier that tōku is my, which means in these sentence structures it'll be used to say who my name is. Okay, tōku. So we'll move on. So ko wai, who is refers to people. So I'm mentioning this because it did come up in the classes, and it was very important that students got a hold of this concept, that the Māori, they usually refer to people as who is as opposed to what is. For Māori, he aha is what is, even though in English it is what is your name. For Māori it's who is your name, and some people do translate it in their mind to just say what is, but it's important for people that are learning it that ko wai actually means who is, and he aha is what is. Okay, so ko wai is used for people, and he aha is used for things, what is. Okay, like a few of these things here that I wish I had. Okay, and so ko wai refers to people here, and he aha refers to things. Okay, so he aha never ever refers to people, because you don't refer to people as things in the Māori world. You don't say what, referring to them as a thing. You always use ko wai. So never ever ask anybody he aha. Okay? He aha tō ingoa. Never ever ask them that, because that's pretty much like an insult. Okay? So never use he aha when referring to people, only when referring to things. I say. So ko wai is for people, he aha for things, not for people. Okay? So the first sentence structure we've got here is ko wai tōu ingoa e hoa. Okay, so you got the e hoa part we've learnt already. There's a few new words here. This ko wai we'll have a look at is who is your name friend. So the ko wai is referring to the who is. Ko does not mean is. Okay, Just saying that now. Ko does not mean is. It's just a preposition, I'm told, by our kaioko that it's a preposition put in front of the y to refer to who. So this simply means, who is your name, friend? And so once again, the green person, we'll call him the Hulk today, is talking to the blue guy. Okay? And so, ko Peter tōku ingoa is the reply, which means my name is Peter. Okay, and so Peter, or Peter, is replying that his name is Peter. So, ko Peter tōku ingoa. And so, tōu marries tōku. Up here and down here. Tōu. So when you're asked a question with tōu, the answer will always come back with a tōku. Ka pai? And the question word, which is why, is replaced by the name, which is Peter. Okay? So the question word gets replaced by a name. The tōu for your, if somebody is asking your name, gets replaced with tōku. Okay? So let's break that down. Ko wai refers to who is. Tōu refers to your. And ingoa refers to name. E hoa, you already know, means friend. So who is your name friend? And like I mentioned before, the is not ko. That is actually isn't even there. It's who your name friend in Māori. That's how we say it. But for the English speaking people, we make it more structured and make more sense for you. So we put a is there to say who is your name friend. Okay, and we'll take a look at the reply, which is called Peter. Peter is down here. Tōku, which refers to my, and ingoa refers to name. Called Peter tōku ingoa. Okay, and we put that is in there. Actually, I'll back that up one. And it simply says my name, Peter. Okay, so if we go forward, we put that is in there for the English speaking folk to make it sound like it's more sense. Okay, so ko Peter, you're asking why is it like this? Because that's how it's written in the workbook. Okay, I didn't write the workbooks, I'm just doing the revision lessons. So that's how it's written in the workbook, so that's how I wrote it. But you can always also have it like this. Peter is my name. Okay, you can also have it like that, but it means the same thing. My name is Peter pretty much means Peter is my name. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Okay? Pretty much the same. It's the same thing. Okay? Moving on. So moving on to the next one is ko wai tōna ingoa e tio. And that simply means who is his or her name, Joe. And so this is this person here talking to this person here. Okay? Whose name happens to be Joe. And he's talking, or her is talking, about this person here. So tōna refers to this person here. Ko wai tōna ingoa e tio, who is his or her, and in this case referring to a her name, Joe. And so ko mere tōna ingoa e hoa is the reply, which simply means her name is Mary, friend. Okay, so Tio is answering to the guy asking the question, the green guy, the Hulk, simply saying that her name is Mary, or Mary is her name, depending on if you like tomatoes or tomatoes. Okay? Ko wai te ingoa o tōu hoa e hoa. Now that's a bit of a mouthful. Don't forget you can break these down. Bite sizes again. Ko wai te ingoa o tōu hoa e hone. Okay, which simply means who is the name of your friend John. Okay, so the ko wai goes with who is. Te, they're highlighted both blue, refers to that. Ingoa refers to name. Of is the or. The tōu refers to your. Friend, okay, is you. E hone, because you're referring to somebody, and his name's John. So who is the name of your friend, John? Ko wai te ingoa o tōu hoa e hone. Okay, once again it's the Hulk asking Hone or John who the name of his friend is. The purple guy down here. Okay, ko heme, ko hemi te ingoa o tōku hoa. And all Hone is saying is James is the name of my friend. So ko hemi, so that takes care of the James part. Is the te takes care of the ingoa, name of tōku, it takes care of the mai and hoa, friend. Ko hemi te ingoa o tōku hoa. So James is the name of my friend. And so Hone is simply saying James is the name of my friend. Okay? And he can also answer it like this. Ko hemi tōna ingoa. And all he's simply saying there is James is his name. And so John is simply saying that to the Hulk again, that James is this guy's name. Pai tērā. And then you can go even shorter than that and cheat and go ko hemi, which simply means James. Okay, that's the shortest answer. So, Hone is just simply saying James. Okay, so this answer here is not in your workbook, but the other ones are. Okay, I thought I'd chuck that in there because you can get even shorter than some of the examples in the workbook. If you get confused, aroha mai, which means sorry. Okay, so we'll move on anyway. So, ko wai te ingoa o tōu pāpa. Okay, so who is the name of your friend? Once again, ko wai, who is, te, the, ingoa, name, or of tōu, your father, pāpa. Ka pai? And so once again, the Hulk is asking that person who the name of his father is. Okay, so ko rewi te ingoa o tōku pāpa, which simply means Dave is the name of my father. Now that's got Davey there, that should be an E. Aroha mai whānau. Any mistakes that you fellas find in these lessons, aroha mai, I apologise in advance. Okay, so that should be Dave there, is the name of my father. Okay, and so the blue guy is speaking to the Hulk, saying that Rewi, or Dave, is his father's name. Ka pai, ko Rewi te ingoa o tōku pāpa. And so, if you're having trouble with any of these pronunciations and stuff, don't forget, use the app, click on the sentence, and it'll say it for you. Practice those sentences, e hoa mā. Practice those sentences. Okay, ko wai te ingoa o tōu pāpas can be answered also like this, ko rewi tōna ingoa, which simply means that Dave is his name. And thankfully I've got a E in that Dave. And so the blue guy once again is talking to the Hulk, simply saying that Dave is his name. And you can get the short answer as well and say ko rewi, which means Dave. So the blue guy talking to the Hulk again, saying Dave, to the question that was asked previously. Okay, moving on. So now we're going to take a look at ingoa whānau. Okay, so we know what ingoa is, which simply means name. Whānau, I don't know, you may have heard it out in the world or around New Zealand. Whānau means family. Okay, so name, family. Okay, which simply means surname or family name. Okay, ingoa whānau. Okay, so ko wai tōu ingoa whānau e hoa. Who is your surname, friend? Or who is your surname, family name, friend? Okay, so Hulk is asking the blue guy what his surname is, or who his surname is. Ko tāmiti tōku ingoa whānau. And so Thomas is the blue guy is actually answering him, saying that Thomas is my surname. So, oh, go back one. So, Tamati, which is his last name, is saying that Thomas is my last name. Okay? So, Tamati, which is the last name, this isn't his first name, it's his last name. He's telling this guy that Tamati, or Thomas, is his surname. Okay? So, we're going to take a look, break down those sentences. So, ko wai refers to the who is. Tōu, again, refers to your. Ingoa whānau refers to surname. And e hoa, as you know, refers to friend. Ko Williams, if this is the answer, Williams is. Tōku refers to my. Ingoa whānau, once again, refers to surname. Oh, went too far ahead. Okay, so ko Williams tōku ingoa whānau. Okay, Williams is my surname. Okay, so that's the breakdown of the surnames in the previous page. And so we'll move on to ko wai tōna ingoa whānau e mere. Who is his or her surname, Mary? Okay, asking. So this guy here is asking the blue lady, okay, who the surname of this lady is. Okay, ko wai tōna ingoa whānau. So the tōna here is referring down here to this lady. Okay, I know that you learned ear meant, or something that looks similar to this, but these are possessive pronouns, and that's something that belongs to him. Okay, I hope I got that right. Okay, so this lady is saying that this lady's name is, her last name is Mary. Ko Williams, oh no, Mary is, this person, sorry, is asking this person who this person's last name is. So, ko Williams tōna ingoa whānau e hoa. Okay, simply her surname is Williams, friend. And so Williams is her surname, friend. Whether you like tomatoes or tomatoes, that's an inside joke. Anyone that's outside the joke, aroha mai, you fellas have been left behind. Okay, so here's Mary talking to the Hulk, saying that this lady's last name just happens to be Williams. Okay? And so that's the end of that lesson. Thank you, e hoa ma, for coming and listening to this lesson. Once again, I hope these lessons have been helping you out. And aroha mai for any mistakes that might be in it, but I hope I have cleared them up with speaking to those errors. So, ka kite anō e hoa ma.